Yo guys, today I want to talk about old school bodybuilding versus new school bodybuilding, part 1, steroids. So the main thing is that a lot of folks out there, a lot of gym rats and guys in the gym in general, they simply say back then they took steroids and today they took steroids. So it's all the same, but today they look a lot of better. And yeah, they just, the nutrition is just more getting better, and the training was getting better. So the science of the nutrition and the supplements, they evolved and things like that. So there was a revolution like in other sports. But the thing is, when you think about it, the big guys back then, like in the 70s, that's what I'm talking about, the 70s, the golden era of bodybuilding. The big guys back then, they ate a lot of protein too. So it wasn't something like they ate carbohydrates for building muscle and today they eat protein instead of the carbohydrates. So the nutrition wasn't hugely different. Not at all. Coming to the training, the workout was different, mostly, but I'll come to that in the part 2, so subscribe me if you like the video and want to see part 2. Now coming to the supplements, back then, okay, they didn't have the variety of the supplements they have today. Like today they have 100,000 different supplements and maybe 5 of them work at all. And protein powder they had, it was a little different, but they had a thing similar to protein powder. But they didn't have a lot more, that's true. But the thing with the supplement is, the supplements help you to achieve the natural limit of your body a little quicker. But first, it's not a whole lot of quicker, and second, the supplements will not get you over your natural limit. So you know what I mean, I hope. So what sustains, what remains is the steroids. The steroids is a whole nother game, because steroids is not always steroids. It's not always the same. I'm gonna give you a quick example, a little metaphor, a little comparison. Like for example with alcohol, right? There is a guy named Joe and there is a guy named Tom. Joe drinks 1 beer at the whole evening, and Tom drinks beer, vodka, whiskey, scotch in high doses. He mixes it all together. What happens is, Joe, after the evening, he sleeps like a baby and he wakes up refreshed, like he used to. But Tom is landing at the hospital, half dead, nearly dead, and it will take him a lot of time to get normal again, to be fit again. So is alcohol. And it's the same with steroids. Back then, most of the athletes, they didn't have any access to steroids. I talk about the 70s, 60s. Only the big guys we know. We don't know them. At least most of them we don't know. We only know the greatest of the golden era. But when you look at the contest, even at the bigger contest, you will see, like in the front row, you will see Arnold, you will see Sergio Oliva, Sergio Noubre, Lou Ferrigno, and guys like that. But in the back row, you will see guys, they look a lot of different. They have a lot of less muscle mass, because they were natural. So back then, even getting access to steroids was terrific or not easy. And they didn't have the variety they have today. They couldn't use big of a cocktail. You know what I mean? They didn't know about GH. They didn't know about insulin, Synthol, all those things. They didn't know about it because they never learned it. They never had access to it. There wasn't the internet around. They were the guys who was experimenting with the things they had access to, which was a little. So today the difference is every newbie going to the gym before they started, they knew more about steroids than the legends in the golden era, probably. You know, a lot of them. They really do. And you know, I know guys, they didn't even train and they know about GH, they know about Synthol, they know about testosterone, cypionate, for all the things. Because you hear about them in the media, in the internet, you know, in the forums, in the magazines and things like that. Back then they hadn't such thing. Exotic is a good name for steroids back then, but today it's not exotic. Today it's normal. And is this a good evolution? I don't think so. Because even the amounts back then, you know, today everybody, it's just a matter of money. Everybody can get this or that if he wants to. You can go to Walmart and get fucking insulin. So that's a big difference. That's a big difference. And today they are on the whole year, most of them. And back then, preparing to a contest, they were getting on the juice. So after the contest, they had a time where they lose a lot of mass, so they grew into the contest actually, then losing a lot of weight going into the contest like they do today, because they are on the juice on everything, GH, high dose, the whole fucking year. So they build on that and they lose on that. Oh, that's my thing. So that's a big difference. I hope you liked it. If you like it, then please subscribe it, because only then I know you liked it. Give it a thumb up. Part 2 about training will go online soon. Stay tuned, guys.